The cheese is oozing. I mean, all over the place. What is up, everybody, and welcome to this week's Taste Test Challenge. I am looking so forward to this one. I found this company. It is Rupiani's, I believe is how it's said, Rupiani's. Chicago's stuffed deep dish pizza delivered to your home. Now, I normally, for the last 15, 20 years, have gotten Lou Malnati's sent to my house, but this popped up in a feed somewhere, and it's a handmade Chicago stuffed deep dish pizza. And with that being said, the Lou Malnati's ones that I always get, you can tell they're manufactured. They're all the same size. Everything looks the same. These, when they come, you can tell they're handmade. Every one is a little bit different. It just looks like it's handmade. So I'm going to show you this. This one here is a sausage deep dish pizza, and you can just tell by looking at it that this is an authentic deep dish pizza. Now, the Lou Malnati's is nowhere near this size. It is probably about half as thick, and it doesn't weigh nowhere near what this does. You can tell this is a very healthy, meaty pizza. So, I'm really looking forward to this. These are handmade on the north side of Chicago, from what their story says online. The north side of Chicago, they hand make them. Then they do all their stuff to them. They freeze dry them, fast freeze dry them is what it says, to lock in all the flavor. And they have very specific instructions on how to cook them. And that's what I did. So, with that being said, that leaking cheese is very good. Like I said, this is about twice as thick and about twice as heavy as the Lou Malnati's ones that I got. So, I'm going to grab a piece out of here. Yeah, it's it's dripping all over the place. Alright, this is Rupiani's shipped to home Chicago stuffed deep dish pizza, which looks fantastic. So here we go. First taste, here we go. Oh, now that is the flavor. The cheese is oozing. I mean, all over the place. Wow, this is fantastic. Okay, this place nailed it. This place nailed it. I think I got a new place to order my Chicago deep dish stuffed pizzas. Wow, that's really good. And even the sausage, because those of you that know, Chicago sausage on a pizza tastes completely different than anywhere else in the country. And this has the authentic Chicago sausage taste. Yeah. Wow. That's a taste of home. That is a taste of home. Mmm. And the crust is fantastic. Now, I probably didn't let this sit long enough because what they say is after you cook it, you got to take it out and let it sit for 10-15 minutes. I did not do that, which is probably why the cheese and everything is oozing out all over the place. As I took this one piece out, you can see all the cheese coming out, the cheese coming off the piece. But oh my God, wow. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Mm-hmm. It's Rupiani's. Now, I never heard of them. This is their logo right here. Rupiani's, Chicago's finest stuffed deep dish pizza. And man, I gotta tell you, I've tried several ship to home Chicago deep dish stuffed pizzas. I tried Uno's, Luminati's, and Luminati's is half of what this is. Literally half. You can tell it's, like I said, it's automated making. These, you can tell it's handmade. You can tell the way the crust is folded over, the way it's put together, how thick it is. It's twice as thick as the Luminati's. It's not a generic sauce on the top. You can tell they spread it with a ladle. Wow, this is really good. Mmm. Now, it is a little bit more expensive than the Illuminati's. Probably about $1.50 or so per pizza, more expensive. But you know what? With the handcrafting and the way this is made and the flavor and everything in here, well worth it. Well worth it. And the crust, wow. The crust is fantastic. The whole thing is fantastic. Wow. I am so glad I found this. I will put their website down at the bottom of the screen here. Man, if you're not in Chicago and you want a true, authentic Chicago stuffed deep dish pizza, this is it. Now, I hope they don't change. Like Luminati's, when I started ordering them 20 years ago, they were really good. They were really thick. They were really good. And then over the years, they got thinner and thinner and thinner and automated. And it just, compared to this, there's no comparison. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Rupiani's Chicago-style deep dish pizza, handmade in Chicago, flash frozen, and sent to you. Wow. Perfect. Perfect. Wow. The Christmas of the crust. Sorry. It's like I'm sitting there in a restaurant in Chicago and got a stuffed deep dish pizza. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. This is probably going to be the highest score I ever get. I'm going to score this at a 9.8. 9.8. This is, wow, this is fantastic. If you are not in Chicago and you want Chicago stuffed deep dish pizza, or even if you are in Chicago, I don't know if they have a restaurant, actual restaurant place. They're on the north side of Chicago is what it said. But Rupiani's, I don't know how you spell it. Rupianis. Rupiani's. Hope I'm saying that right. Authentic Chicago stuffed deep dish pizza. If you're not in the area and you can't get a good stuffed deep dish pizza, order these. I'm literally telling you to order these. They only sell them in 3-packs because they're handmade and they don't have, an automated process. And they even say that if you order more than 3 or 6 or 9, it's going to take a little while because they make them by hand, handmade. But wow, these are fantastic. These are fantastic. This is my dinner tonight, and I'm going to enjoy this. Wow. I'm even going to order more. Excuse me. I mean, the cheese flavor, the sauce is authentic. What I probably would have done, sprinkled a little Parmesan cheese on top. But other than that, I mean, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Rupiani's Chicago stuffed deep dish pizza comes in this box. So after you take it out, you can put it in the box. It's like you got, a delivery of a pizza. Wow, fantastic. Fantastic. Man, I'm so happy I found this. I hope this stays the same over the next couple decades when I'm going to be ordering this from these people. But wow, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. All right, guys. This week's Taste Test Challenge, Rupiani's Chicago Stuffed Deep Dish Pizza. Probably the best taste test I've done in this whole series. Got to be the best. It's got to be the best. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Very, very good. Very, very good. Highly recommend. Look them up. I'll put the website, Rupiani's, I think pizza.com is what it is. It'll be down there. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, guys. Well, that's this week's Taste Test Challenge. You like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're from Chicago, give me a thumbs up. If you like deep dish pizza, give me a thumbs up. If you're going to order these, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know if you get these, if you're going to get them. I highly recommend you do. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Wow. Fantastic. I can't say anything else. It's fantastic. All right, guys. That's it. Thanks for watching. Come back next Tuesday for another Taste Test Challenge, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks, guys.